Hello viewers, I'm Kausalya. Today we are going to solve problems 4 and 5 in exercise 14.3. The problem is the lengths of 40 leaves of a plant are measured correct to the nearest millimeter and the data obtained is represented in the following table. So here this is the given problem and we are asked to find the median length of the leaves. So this is the given tabulation. So just again look at the tabulation. Here you see the value of, look at the length, okay. Here it is 118 to 126 and the next thing is 127 to 135 and again 136 to 144. That is, whenever a class intervals are given, there should be a relationship between them. Right. So here, but they are totally different, right? Here it is 126 and here it is 127. Again, here it is 144, it is 145. So whenever you are provided with a table like this, you have to manage these things, right? So the first thing we have to do is, here I am going to subtract 0.5 from this number and I am going to add 0.5 to this number, so that the value, that is the value of h, remains the same. So here I am subtracting 0.5. So whenever 0.5 is subtracted from 118, what happens? The answer is 117.5. Right. Now the next thing is I am going to add 0.5 to this 126. So this becomes 126.5. Similarly, do the same thing to all these intervals. So when I subtract 0.5, this 127 becomes 126.5. And when I add 0.5 here, this 135 becomes 135.5. Likewise here, this 136 will become 135.5 and here I am adding. So 144.5. Here I am subtracting. So again 144.5. So here it is 153.5. So again when I subtract here, this becomes 153.5 and this becomes 162.5. So likewise you have to fill the entire column, right? This is the entire column here. Now here we are provided with the second part, number of leaves. So again when you look at this column, you see here the numbers are randomly placed. They are not in a perfect ascending order. Therefore here this is our frequencies, right? Next, we are going to find the cumulative frequency. So, to find the cumulative frequency, you have to write the first number here as such. Then the next thing is you have to add this number and you have to write it here. So, 3 plus 5 makes 8. 8 plus 9 makes 17. And 17 plus 12 gives 29. 29 plus 5, 34. 34 plus 4, 38. And 38 plus 2, 40. So, finally, we have calculated the cumulative frequencies. Now, we have to find all the parameters which are required in the formula. So here you see we need L, we need N, we need cumulative frequency, we need frequency and H. So here the first thing is, just the main criteria which is to be considered here is, we should take the cumulative frequency which is just greater than N by 2. So here what is N? So this is the value of N. Then what is the value of N by 2? It is 20. Now look at a number which is just greater than 20. So here we are having 17 and here we are having 29, right? So the number which is just greater than 20 in this cumulative frequency column is 29. So even you can say that is 34 is greater than 20, 38 is greater than 20, but we actually need a number which is just greater than 20. So here it is, here in this table only 29 is available, so we are considering 29. So just look at this row, you have to consider this row now. So in this row, what is the value of L? It is 144.5. What about H? H is nothing but the difference between these two. So when you subtract this value, the value of H is 9, right? So here the value of H is 9. Then what about the frequency F? This is your frequency F. Then what about the cumulative frequency? You have to take the cumulative frequency value which is prior to this. So here, this is your value of cumulative frequency. Now you can substitute all these values in the formula. So just list out all the things what we have discussed, right? F value, class, and respect to L, H and N and cumulative frequency. Now you can substitute these values in the formula. So when you substitute, you see here, this is our formula. Value of L is 144.5, N is 40 and cumulative frequency is 17 and the value of H is 9. What about F? The value of F is 12. So 40 by 2 gives you 20. So 20 minus 17 gives you 3. And you can cancel 9 and 12 here 3 times. Okay, 3 3s are 9 and 4 3s are 12. So here the thing is again 3 3s are 9. So 9 by 4. When you divide 9 by 4, here the answer is 2.25. So here 144.5 plus 2.25 gives you 146.75 mm. So here the median length of the leaves is 146.75 mm and here this is our final answer. Now we will proceed with our next problem. Problem number 5. The following table gives the distribution of the lifetime of 400 neon lamps. So here a tabulation is given and here we have to find the median lifetime of a lamp. So again, just look at the tabulation here. Just have a check, right? You see here the intervals are proper, right? 2000, 2000, 2500, 2500, 3000, 3000 and it goes like this. And here number of lamps. Again, when you look at them, they are not perfectly in an ascending order, right? You see, here I am having 74 and 86 and here I am having 62 and 48. So here this is our frequency values. So while solving, the first step is we have to find the cumulative frequencies. Once it is done, then it will be very easy. That's it, right? So this is lifetime, this is number of lamps, and again to find cumulative frequency, you have to write the first number as such. Then you have to add, right? 56 plus 14 gives 70. 70 plus 60 gives 130. 130 plus 86 makes 216. And 216 plus 74, 290. 290 plus 62, 352. And 352 plus 48 gives 400. So here, what is the value of N? The value of N is 400. Then what about N by 2 here? Here the value of N by 2 is 200. So in this cumulative frequency, you have to find a number which is just greater than 200. So what is the number which is greater than 200? It is 216. So now you have to consider this row. So what is the value of F? This is your value of F. What is the value of L? L is nothing but 3000. What is H? H is the difference between these two. So 3500 minus 3000 gives you 500. Then what about cumulative frequency? The value which is prior to the respective row is cumulative frequency. So here it is 130. Right. So just list out all the things we have discussed. Right. Frequency, class, L value, H value and N, cumulative frequency, everything. So now when you substitute in this formula, you see. So the value of L is 3000, N is 400 and cumulative frequency is 130, H is 500 and F is 86. So 400 by 2, 200, 200 minus 130 is 70. So 70 by 86 into 500. Again when you solve, here we are getting 250 and 43. Okay. Here we are dividing these two numbers by 2. Now when you multiply 70 into 250, the answer is 17,500 by 43. So once you divide, here we are getting the answer 406.97. So when you add, finally we are getting 3,406.98 hours. So here the mean lifetime of a lamp is 3,406.98 hours. So here based upon the given data, finally you have to mention the units here. You see when you look at this problem, here it is given in hours. So that is the reason why we are writing the final answer in hours. Right. So that's all. If you have any doubt, let me know in the comment section. Thank you.